Okay, so next up I'm going to be talking about symbiotic relationships between
my
animals.
favorite type
So what do you
of
understand by this term, symbiotic relationships? Anyone can make a guess? Okay, so y'all can see these red color things, right? These are called aphids. So aphids, right, they produce a sweet liquid that ants love.
Honeydew?
Not really honeydew, but a sweet liquid nevertheless. So these sweet liquids that the ants love, the ants will gather the sweet liquids, but in turn the ants will protect these aphids. They'll take care of them. So they will benefit off each other. This is what symbiotic relationship means. Two different genus of animals taking care of each other. So, of course, this is an ant museum. We don't have aphids here. But what we do have is the sweet stuff that the ants love. So you can see here, at the top here, and here, you can notice that the ants are just staying there. They are guarding the food. They are not actually eating it, they are just guarding it. So you can see here, they are actually just guarding the food. There's a very subtle difference, but a very important one, which is that they're not actively eating the food, they're actually just standing guard. So this is a behavior that they mimic from nature, that part of their instincts is to stand guard. So you can see that they're not actively eating the food, they're actually just standing still.
Guard,
yeah, guard the food, like what they learn outside.
Oh.
So they learn how to protect it.
You saw? You saw, right?
They protect their food only. See?
I thought they did.
Yes, ants can spray acid.
They never eat, they protect them.
Later you all will see. We won't do a live demo, but we will show the ants that can do it.
This is how. What does this mean?
Okay, next we'll talk about the Bornean queenless ant. So this queenless ant, right, they basically don't need, what it says is that it doesn't need a queen. They can reproduce among themselves, so they don't require a queen. So it's actually down here. You all can see inside this tube. See the ants inside? So you all won't be able to find a queen. Reason being that these are queenless ants. They don't require a queen to reproduce. They can reproduce among themselves. Yeah. And all of them are the same. They are all monomorphic. They don't require a queen to. So they all do the same. So you can see. So in this, why are they in this tube? Reason being that when the museum wants to introduce a new species, we always use these tubes to house them. These are like nursery. So once the ants are matured, we'll move them to the environment. Now this is the same setup as the one behind. The carpenters is the Camponotus.
Got one ants outside.
Okay, come.
Wait. How?
We'll do like a feeding session now.
Oh my god. Oh. Wait, do I tell you?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Okay, now we can just see. So this is a very good example of what how pheromones work.
Wow, they're fighting.
So you can notice that there are big ones among the small ones. The big ones are what we call majors. So there are minors, there are majors, and then there are super majors. So minors are the smallest ones that you see. Majors are the slightly larger ones, followed by the super majors. Super majors are the ones that are maybe 10 to 20 times larger than the minors. So you see this big one here?
I saw one attacking the
Okay, careful,
worm.
don't put your hand inside. These ants bite. These ants are also known as Cabera diversa. These ants are also commonly referred to Asian marauder ants or Asian army ants. They are very aggressive and they attack by swarming. You see the worm? The worm is doing its role, is to basically try to get the ants off it. But unfortunately, do you notice the ants are still crowding around this area? They're still moving towards here. Reason being that because these are the pheromones left behind by the other ants when the worm is rolling away. So right now there's a frenzy going on here because there's a lot of pheromones being excreted by the ants. So this is how pheromones work. You all can see the trail that the ants form leading up to the worm. This is how the ants signal to the rest of the ants where the food is at.
So are they eating the worm?
Yes. Have you all seen any of the super majors yet? Okay, so I'll show you where the super majors are at. So you can see inside here. You can see the big black ones here. Here.
Super major.
Yep, there's big majors.
So you all can see all these big ants here. These are all the super majors.
What are these worms?
Where?
There.
Oh yeah, these are the previous feeding from the previous session. Come, you move back a bit, let other people see.
Are they dead?
Yes. Can you see here? These big ones here? These are the super majors.
They're so big.
The big ones, those are not queens, those are super majors.
So are these worms? Oh, the worm is still alive.
Yes,
but
it takes a
the
while, maybe
ant-
around 5 minutes. Then the worm will jump.
The big major ant got it.
Yeah, so some of the ants seem a bit lost, right? Because of the pheromones. So when the worm rolls away from there, the ant still thinks it's there because of the pheromones left behind. So
The ant
yeah.
saying,
So you see the ones that are just coming in now, those that are just coming in, these
It's on
two.
his head. The end is on his head.
The super major fights.
Yes, only when the nest is in peril, then the super majors will come out. Usually like hunting, the majors can get the job done.
So that's a major or super major?
Super major is this one.
Oh.
You see this one inside, the size different.
Oh.
So super majors will only come out when the nest is in peril or they are needed.
Oh.
So they actually can segregate like, oh, who's needed and who's not needed based on the pheromones.
Oh.
So it's a very common belief that the queen controls the hive, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's actually not. The